Welcome back.
It's official.
Yes.
Episode 6, season number 3. We are up and running. Yes.
Yes, guys. So again, my name is Crystal and Lara. I'm the founder of Orchid Blush Artistry Spondigo, where beauty is my business. And I'm also the founder of Woman with a Purpose.
Alright, my name is Dezi Lara. I'm the co-host. Guys, I'm just presenting an able body.
That's okay, and I love having you with me. So I don't know why he's like that.
Well, as they always say, happy wife, happy life.
Yes.
And that has proven to be true thus far. So let me stick with the formula. Alright, so we are in season 3, Teenage Mutant Children. And let me please remind you, it's not us wishing that our children become mutants.
It's just the name. Of this
season.
Yeah.
Alright? And it's basically, and I just want to remind you guys, it's all about providing the foundation, the framework to help our children when they become teens to make better decisions so that they can become successful adults. That is what it's all about.
Yep.
So welcome once again.
Yes.
Last week, but before we go to last week, we had a fun time.
I'm sure by now they've seen that little snippet we have circling all around social media. We had a fun time, guys.
Yes.
Fun time.
Fantastic being at the South Ranch in DB. It allowed us to stretch our legs.
Yes.
It allowed us to be with closer to nature.
Yeah, have fun because despite our work that we are doing, it's always good to go out there and have a little bit of fun times with your family, your friends. You just need
Correct.
it. Yeah.
One time with family and friends. So last episode we spoke about the 7 habits of highly effective teens, and that was the part 1. We dealt specifically with the first 3 habits that were considered to be the private victories. Alright? Habit number 1.
Be proactive.
Habit number 2.
Begin with the end in mind.
And habit number 3.
Put first things first.
Nicely. Now we go into the second phase, or the second, well, there are actually 3 phases. Alright, the first one, private victories. Second one, public victory. And the third one, renewal. So we're now diving into the next 2 phases. And we begin with habit number 4, Crystal.
Which is think, win-win.
Ching. Nice. Think, win-win. And what's the symbol they had for that?
High five.
High five,
That's what
ladies
they
and
have, a
gentlemen.
high five.
High five. And why high five? I think it was very important for us to understand working together.
That's what we are doing. We continue to work together, you understand?
Correct,
Because this is not a me thing or you thing.
Correct.
It's both of us,
Definitely.
right?
And it's the best way to move forward when you get what you want and I get what I want.
Yes.
That's what's win-win. It's not you get what you want and I don't. That's win-lose. Or I get what I want and she doesn't. That lose-win. A key point in thinking win-win is competition versus collaboration. As my coach often says, yes, we are throwing his name every now and again, Coach TJ, big up, competition puts us in a unresourceful state. It makes us feel as though there is not enough to go around. However, when we talk about collaboration puts us in a resourceful state because we understand that there's enough for everyone and all we have to do is work together to get things done. Now, don't get me wrong, there is room for healthy competition. You're playing sports, all like part of the whole metrics of sports.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's to win. Yeah. However, in life, collaboration, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way forward. Yeah. We want to jump into habit number 5? All right.
So habit number 5 is seek first to understand, then to be understood.
Ooh. What's the image, Chris?
A big fat egg. That's what it is, a big fat egg.
I hope they understood when I told them in the little preview we did why we have 2 ears, 1, 2, and 1 mouth. Yeah? It's often putting us in a space where we listen first to others. Not just staying in silence,
No.
but listening actively to understand someone. You know, to really and truly understand someone's point of view. Yeah, I think the Native American Indians, they used to have something they used to call a big stick. Talking stick. All right, guys, if you read the book, we didn't mention it, but if you read the book, what's the book?
The 6 Most Important Decisions You'll Ever Make by Sean Covey.
Nice. So if you take time to read the book, you'll realize that the Native American Indians had something called a talking stick.
Yeah.
Where when I got this stick, well, I was using a pencil, forgive me, I was able to speak
with no interruptions.
None whatsoever. She just interrupted me there, but I don't think she got
I was just giving her an example.
Right? And when I thought I have been fully understood,
and now it's my turn to talk, right? But he's not interrupting me.
you know it is.
Yes, but I think they understand.
Definitely. And now we want to jump into habit number 6. Habit number 6 is
synergize.
Synergize. Chris, when I think about synergize, I think about 2 things. I think about synchronized energy. You know, where 2 things come together, 2 or more things come together at the same time and carry out a particular action. And they say when that takes place, exponential is the result. Exponential. Yeah, definitely. What's the symbol again?
The symbol is actually, I don't think you guys could see, but it's actually holding hands.
Interlocking
hands. Right?
Yeah.
And I think the whole thing with synergize is also teamwork.
It's an evolution of teamwork. As the author went on to say, it is us working together and accentuating or emphasizing each other's strengths.
Yes.
Yeah. In other words, we work to each other's strengths and we cover each other's weaknesses. And that is the beauty about synergy. We maximize on strengths, we minimize weaknesses. And that is the difference between, just working together and working together with synchronized energy. Powerful stuff.
Yes, because you will be able to create something better.
Beautiful.
Better in this life. If we continue to just work together, work smart too.
Definitely. Work smart. In working smart too, I think one of the key things the author pointed out, it is to appreciate each other's differences. Appreciate each other's differences. Because Crystal could sing. Ladies and gentlemen, if I do it, rain falling, there's all kind of back and flood. I've been known to do massive destruction. So I prefer to talk. Oh, well, and that is what it's all about. It's all about appreciating where each other excel, all right, and not embellishing where we don't do so well. And that is the beauty about synergize. Chris, we want to jump into habit number 7.
Wow, and this actually brings us to the last habit
of the 7 habits.
And this one is sharpen the saw.
Sharpen the saw. When I first heard it, I thought it was all about just learning, building the mental capacity. However, it falls into the construct of renewal. And if you think about the tree, in the beginning we talk about the tree, where the first 3 habits took place below the surface, which were private victories. The second 3 habits took place in the bark, and then have the branches, the leaves. The part of the tree that everyone sees, public victory. And then we have the seventh habit that goes under renewal. This basically nourishes or nurtures the entire tree. The entire tree. And what better to facilitate that entire process than renewal? And not just renewal of the mind, ladies and gentlemen, what I taught. It is what?
Body, mind, heart, and soul.
4 items. 4 items. Very important parts of our lives. Alright? And when we talk about the body, Chris, how do we sharpen the body?
Well, exercising, eating healthy, sleep.
Very
sleep,
important.
Right?
Very important.
And relaxing.
Relaxing.
Taking that relaxing
Not
time.
always finding yourself busy.
Doing too much. The body will become run down.
Yes.
And you find yourself being depressed, stressed out. All these types of things.
According to one of my coaches, football coaches, you're all over the shop. And so teens, it could be a little difficult because this is the point in your life you feel as though you have tons of energy, but it catches up. So the message to the teens are take time and refuel, relax the body. What's the next one?
The next one is mind. This deals with reading, educates, writing, learning new skills,
Fantastic point. And it's just not reading the textbooks they give you in school. I think where we have to take stock here is that learning goes beyond just school, the academic pursuits. Learning requires you, life learning that is, requires you to read different books.
Yes,
So
motivational books.
motivational, adventure, you name it. Not the...
I think they need to take a little dip into coach study, so they will see how many books
Correct.
coach does.
Trust me, he always says, if your television set is bigger than your library, you're in trouble. And he has no trouble if that's the case.
That's right.
No trouble whatsoever.
Yes.
Now, Chris, we want to dive into the third aspect.
Which is the heart.
No, not your physical blood. No, it's not that heart that pumps the blood to the rest of your body. No. When they talk about the heart, what they talk about?
Give service.
The emotions. So taking time to laugh, friendship.
And this laughter is good for the soul.
Amen.
This laughter is good for the mind, the body, and the soul. So shocking that it falls right into here.
Very important stuff. There was once a very important line in one of my favorite movies, Batman, from Heath Ledger, the deceased artist, rest in peace. He said, "Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face." All right, I'm working on it still. Don't worry, I'll get to in time to come. So that's what it's all about: taking time to laugh and enjoying life. And last but not least, in the fourth quadrant of the understanding the human life,
is the soul.
The soul. Ladies and gentlemen, when we realize, the sooner we realize, teens, that there is something greater than us that is responsible for us being here, you'll understand the concept for this, and much of your life will be placed in order. Alright? Understanding that connection with that greater being is quite important. Whether through meditation, prayer,
relaxing, calming music, just to calm the body. Again, body, mind, and soul. When you play this music and you just relax the mind, there's so much you can accomplish from this.
It's all about connecting with that greater being and connecting with self. You don't have to go here, there, and everywhere to look for it. They say the temple is within. So taking time to go within. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us together, or brings us to the end, of our 7 habits, well, not ours, Sean Covey's, the 7 habits of highly effective teens. It's very important for building the foundation for the 6 most important decisions you'll ever make. Chrissy, you want to?
Yeah, so before we go, I just want to read this little snippet for them here.
Right.
These habits, They will be a great use to you as you make these 6 crucial decisions. I hope you never underestimate the power of habits in your life to make you or break you. Remember, bad habits like a comfortable bed, easy to get into but hard to get out. Right? On the other hand, once they're in place, good habits are just as hard to break as bad ones, right?
And that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Building good habits, ladies and gentlemen, early on in life. Teens. It's a fantastic framework to becoming successful adults.
Yeah, what you do in your younger years will affect you in your older years. So continue to do good things, positive things, and you'll see where you will end up in the future.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, Part 2. Now, like and subscribe.
As always,
all right,
go follow that page.
And see you in our next episode.
Bye.